Mexico with Gospel Music News, and today I had the opportunity to sit down with the Wardlaw Brothers. They're a wonderful group out of Vidalia, Georgia, who just recently signed a distribution deal with New Day Christian Distribution. So their album, entitled God's Been There, will be out on February the 5th, 2013. We want you to go out and pick that up. But right now we want you to sit back and watch this interview with the Wardlaw Brothers. They are absolutely great. They're funny, talented, and they're coming to you soon. So you guys have been dubbed the Boys to Men of Gospel. So can you introduce yourselves to our audience and everybody out there who might be watching this?
Hey everybody, I'm Tony. It's your boy Jamie.
I'm Luther.
Yeah, I'm Carl.
I'm Rodney. And we are TWB, the Wardlaw Brothers.
Lord, I pray to tell you that I'm sorry, and I'm on my knees asking you to forgive me. After all the wrong I've done, Lord, I finally see that you're the one, and I'm thankful for the things you brought me through. Lord, I know I belong to you.
God's Been There is up and coming album. It releases February the 5th, 2013. Go pick that up, by the way. And the journey, the songs on that album basically embodies our journey. Thank You is an acapella song that's on there, and it basically we give God thanks for everything. Home is another song. It's indicative of the prodigal son. He was away from the fold, and then he came to his senses and came back in. Right Now, Lord, I think Jamie's favorite is Right Now, Lord, and it's just talking about, hey, sometimes you just need God right now in the midst of your problems that you're going through. But the journey, the songs speak to the journey, is what I'm trying to say.
I basically started in around 2003, and was working with a friend of mine. Has come to be a friend now, Alvin Spice, and just watching him work in the studio and everything, and kind of build from there. Working with Cedric Thompson was a great experience. I mean, to hear his ideas and know the different changes and things that he think about. And he will work you. He will work you. Cedric will get it out of you.
Okay.
The same thing with Antonio right there in Nashville, Tennessee. He has done a lot of work with a lot of artists, and it was a pleasure working with him as well. And the new and upcoming producer, Andre Forbes out of Tallahassee, he's just a phenomenal musician, and just to see what he does to music is just phenomenal. So we had a lot of great talent on the record, and I would just look for.
What was it like signing your deal with New Day Christian Distributors? Anybody want to speak to that?
Yes, it was an absolute dream come true. When we started this journey, we started out with our own record label, and we kind of dabbled into a few arrangements with other record companies, and to be able to come back to our original start with being on TWB Records, our own label, was really good for us, and that was one piece of the equation that we were missing. And when we were able to sign that agreement with them, it kind of put us in a place to where we could be sure to get our product out to the masses. So it was just a blessing, and we're good to have that. It's a blessing to have that partnership.
All right, so the song Welcome Home Soldiers, what inspired that song? And do you guys kind of know somebody in the military that make you want to put something out like that? Or, so tell me a little bit about that song.
We have several people that we know in the military. Our brother is a captain in the United States Army. Retired captain.
Yes.
Retired captain in the United States Army.
Okay.
And our father was in the military as well. And basically, we are first you have to understand that the Wardlaw Brothers pay attention to everything. We have a nonprofit organization. We have counseling firm. We basically we believe in religion. We believe in education. When we look at the sacrifice for our military and what they're doing overseas, and we have a heart for that as well. And during the time whenever the President Barack Obama was talking about bringing the soldiers home, I basically went to sleep one night and woke up with this tune in my head. And we put the song down and not really, just as a contribution, not really thinking of it as, you know, this big song that everybody's just going to like and everything. It was just something that the Holy Spirit just kind of laid on our hearts. And we, you know, we wrote it, sang it, and it made the album.
Yeah.
Okay.
It made the album.
All right. Brothers, now, we're going to get a little personal real quick. What was it like growing up in the house? You said your father was in the military. So, you know, tell me a little bit about that, you know, because I'm a military kid too. So tell me what it was like growing up, you know, as brothers in the house all together.
Well, it was easy for me.
Okay.
Because as the oldest, they just did whatever I told them to do.
See, he's the one that inspired me to be a deputy sheriff. See, he always tried to beat on me, but now he already knows that if he tried, now it's over.
So it was real easy for me.
Okay.
You know? Well, truthfully though, growing up, you know, there are 6 of us. We actually have a sister.
Okay.
Who's next to the oldest. And our parents, our mom and dad, Reverend Carl Wardlaw and the sister Mary Wardlaw.
Okay.
Good Baptist folk who believe in a good Baptist switch.
Chord, one that you gotta pick yourself.
And they taught us they brought us up together, and they brought us up on one accord. And I think that you hear that influence in our harmonies and in our music. You know, just being on one accord, and that's kind of stuck with us over the years. And that's how we kind of evolved to be as close as we are today.
Okay, so who got in the most trouble? Let me ask you that.
It's about a time. Yeah, it was never a dull moment. Let's just say it was never a dull moment. They would get in the most trouble, but when they got in trouble, a lot of times I would be pulled right into it with them.
Okay.
So, you know, that goes back to some of those extra beatings that they got from my hand.
Wow. So when did you all realize that you could sing, or you know, was there like a moment? Because I know with me and my brother, we recorded ourselves, and my father found a tape. So he was like, "Hold on, I didn't know you guys could sing." So when was that? When was that aha moment? When did you have that aha moment? That hey, we need to put this together. So when did that happen?
Well, we actually started singing in the state of Washington. We were really young. I mean, little Rodney was like just born, and we were in a church in the state of Washington, and we sang in a choir with another family. We sang in a choir with another family, and it just kind of went from there. Mom kept us in it. When we moved back to Georgia, she kept us singing, and we were actually the Wardlaw children.
Okay.
It was us and our sister. We went everywhere, and just about the time that Boys to Men came out.
Okay.
With their harmonies and everything, you know, and to see how, you know, their harmonies and everything were, you know, we started trying to do some of that stuff, and we actually sounded pretty good.
So did y'all dance in that thing?
So we worked it a little bit, and from there, just evolved into what you see today.
Okay. All right. So no New Edition fans in the house? No.
Oh yeah.
I'm just wondering if y'all had y'all.
You can't be a singer and you can't be a male group and not be a fan of
New Edition, right?
Exactly.
All right. So you said your father was a Baptist preacher that believed in a good Baptist switch. So what church do you all attend now? As grown people, what church? What church
First
do you guys?
African Missionary Baptist Church.
Vidalia, Georgia.
Vidalia, Georgia.
All
My
right.
father is the pastor.
Okay. All right.
Seasoned saints.
That's right.